It's time to duel! It's Mario Kart 8 Online Races. This is part 59. And that intro was suggested by Queen Stodge, who asked to open the video like Yu-Gi-Oh! Alrighty. So we're here, and if you couldn't tell by the length of this video, I'm going to be doing quite a few more races than usual. As you guys know, I switched, as this series progressed, I switched to a 5-race format per video. Well, this video I'm going to be doing 10 races. 10. Alright, so what's the reason for the double? Well, it's to coincide with the special announcement that I said was going to be happening during this video. I mentioned that at the end of the last video. And I will get to that special announcement at the end of this video. So, for now, we're going to be starting off at the end of the previous room that I was doing in the last video. And we are still here. Well, I just said that. I'm still in the same room as in the last video. We're here in DK Jungle. 3DS DK Jungle. Sorry. I'm very specific about these things. I'm pretty sure I hit that Wario, but I guess I didn't. Alright, great. Alrighty. So this particular video is going to be chock full of a bunch of different courses that I haven't shown in quite some time. Although, I think I showed DK Jungle somewhat recently. I can't remember. As well as I think there's another course here that we saw very recently, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But the majority of them should be courses that, again, I have not seen in this, quite some time. The last previous videos. I wish I could talk. I don't know, I guess I'm just nervous here. Okay. I love it when I, get a crazy 8 and then I throw the red shell and then immediately throw the green shell so that they hit each other and cancel each other out. Great. Also unacceptable is throwing the green shell and then the red shell. I don't even know if that's possible. Which, of course, would make the red shell hit the green shell. Great. Alrighty. So, I decided to, let that guy pass me a little bit because he ended up getting triple red shells. And I have triple mushrooms, so I can't quite defend against that. But then this happens. And I actually did hit him. Oh, hello. I actually did hit him because you can see him tumble on the minimap. And he just, comes to a complete standstill. So, yeah, that guy got absolutely wrecked. And now I'm in first, where I totally belong. Yes, indeed. I like being in first. I don't think I've been in first for quite some time. And now, all of a sudden, as we're getting to these newer videos, now all of a sudden I'm in first again. Maybe I'm getting the skills back, maybe I'm de-rusting. But, it could be any number of things. But, again, it is nice to be in first for once. Again, I'm pretty sure I went through this massive drought where I just hadn't gotten first in a very long time, so. Alright, so we're going to be finishing up this race, as expected, in first. Oh my god, 2 people got wrecked at the very end there. Feels bad for them, feels good for me. I got first. First prize, as Metal Mario likes to say. Alright. So let's go ahead and, finish up this race. And that's it for this room. After this room, I was completely done. Just like, yeah, I should probably leave now. I think my luck has run out. So now we're in a completely new room, and here comes everybody! Now, this video is actually special in the fact that I did this, I did these following 9 races with some friends on Discord. We've got 7th Disaster, we've got Uni Giant, we've got Jenny, I believe at some point Fireheart comes in here. Oh god, I'm trying to think of everybody that was in here. Once we get to the screen here. Oh, Julia comes in at some point. No little spoilers here. Oh, Dragonite is here. I think Sadie followed me. I'm not sure. I remember seeing that person though. I never asked if somebody that was with us in our, we had a pretty big call going. Pretty big voice chat call going, and I didn't ask if anybody there was Sadie. I was too nervous. Too embarrassed to ask, I kind of felt like that, oh my goodness, well, that's off to a good start. I kind of felt like if, the person that was actually there in the call would be like, well, that's me! Like, like I'm supposed to know that. Oh my god, okay, yeah, we're not doing so hot here. Also, yeah, this was the race that I was talking about. This particular course. We did see MK Rainbow Road very recently, in fact. But we're here again. And, but, you know, I included this race because this race was actually a little bit exciting here. This had some thrills and spills, maybe some chills. I'm in 10th, you know, where I belong, because I got completely, absolutely super duper destroyed. We're bullet billing. And I didn't really like, you know, I really should have taken the little shortcut that I always do and then used the bullet bill. That probably would have made more sense, but I think I hit whoever that Yoshi was. You know, I don't think I did. Alrighty. So anyway, so let's take a question here, finally. Cade Williams asked, there have been even more exciting and wacky glitches discovered in Mario Sunshine since Sunshine Glitches Part 2 came out 6 years ago. Most notably, the rocket storage glitch and the Gelato Beach skip glitch. Would you ever consider a Part 3? You know, again, it's really funny, though. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. I'm leaning towards no. Because, you know, I don't really like the idea of, you know, when I say that a series is done and then bringing it back. But I think it would be a little bit funny and super coincidental if I did. Because I did the exact same thing with the actual Super Mario Sunshine playthrough. You know, where I stopped at like part 20 or whatever, and then I came back and it was just like, you know what? Never mind me. I'm actually just gonna get all the shines. And then I did. I came back 1 year later. I thought it was kind of a neat idea that I did. You know, not leaving the game unfinished. But yeah, you know, if I ever do, then, you know, it would be thematic in that sense. Also, yeah, I think I got hit by something there. I think Jenny, very rudely threw a red shell at me there. But I also hit a Rosalina there. It was named Andrea, and that was actually the Rosalina that nudged me off the stage at the very beginning of the race. Also, this was unfortunate. Yeah, I really shouldn't have tried to do that against her because she has a bike, and I was trying to take the inside curve. That was not going to happen for me. Oh well. And then because of that, I ended up getting third. So, you know, if it would have just stayed a little bit back, you know, I don't think she actually threw the banana peel. But, you know, if I would have stayed a little bit back, eased back a little bit, you know, took my time, kept everything nice and chill, you know, maybe I actually would have gotten second. Oh, well, it wasn't to be. Cajun Red 63 says, salutations, wee dude, can thou sayeth red wizrobes 5 times fast? I was thinking about this one for quite some time. All right, here we go. Red wizrobes, red wizrobes, red wizrobes, red wizrobes, red wizrobes. No, I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I like that. Red wizrobes, red. Yeah, I keep saying wed. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Again, more and more people were filing in as these races progressed, and we're gonna be moving on to Seb's favorite course ever. It's SNES Donut Plains 3. He actually hates this course, by the way. We've got Josie, MKR Joe, as well as Lex, who's been one of the IRC mainstays for quite some years now. Also, he comments on my videos, which is also always appreciated from my friends. Alrighty then, so yeah, this looks like the very next race after the previous one. I'm starting off right behind. Oh wait, no, never mind. I think it actually was. Yeah, I think the guy that got second disconnected. But anyway, Ghost Spirit 18 asks if you could be a Sonic Mobiusian animal or a Sonic character. What type of animal or Sonic character would you be? Well, if the stream that I did on Sonic Forces was any indication, I'd probably go with a cat. You know, I like cats. Cats are cool. And oh my, hello. Yeah, I'd probably do that. You know, I probably wouldn't want to be a hedgehog. I feel like there'd be like too much pressure there, you know, I gotta look cool like the other guys, you know, I gotta be fast like Sonic, or I gotta be really edgy like Shadow, or just really obnoxious like Silver. I don't think I can fill those shoes. So. Also, BMO asks, hey Ant, are we gonna see any more live deck cams in the future? No, we're not, because Deck has not touched this game pretty much since it came out. I think he played this game for like a month and then he was done with it. So, you know, that's about as much Deck content as we're gonna get. Oh, that's right. Well, he was there in that one video that I did. You know, he was my co-commentator. So, And that's right. Yeah, he did come back at a certain point. That's why he was my co-commentator, because we played a few games together. Also, that mushroom was very poorly used. But aside from that, yeah, no, he really just hasn't played this game much at all. So, the answer to that would be no. Oh, right! That's why I kept this race in. Because, yeah, so Sev was in first. He had a green shell, and he flung it backwards. And I pretty much had to matrix dodge around it in order to not get hit by it. And then Roman got hit by it. So, thank you, Roman. Taking one for the team. Alrighty then. Omaraha asks, will you be playing Sonic Forces? Hey, you know, I just mentioned that just a couple questions ago. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing a playthrough at all from it. Again, if my, you know, Sonic Forces stream was any indication, it doesn't seem like it's a very good game that I would be interested in playing a lot. Like, maybe I might, you know, play it on stream like I've been doing with Sonic Mania. But aside from that, I really, really don't like playing the create-a character. It just, I don't know, it just feels so slow. It just feels really weird when you try to, like, homing attack stuff and you have to, like, you just freeze in the air for a second, then you shoot your whatever, and then you hit somebody with it. It's just like, ugh. That bothers me a lot. I don't like that. Alright, so now we got Julia and Fireheart, two people that I did mention before in this video, in this race. So here we go. This is DS Wario Stadium. Here's a race, or here's a course that I certainly have not been to in quite a while. I'm not the biggest fan of this course, but a lot of people do swear by it and love it. So here we are. People picked it. So yeah, if you guys couldn't tell by now, yeah, I've been doing non-DLC races for quite some time here, ever since, I believe, part 57. And that was done intentionally because, you know, I think I did mention that quite a while ago, where I said, you know, I'll switch it up, where I'll do DLC courses, you know, in like a few videos, and then I'll do non-DLC courses for the next few videos, you know, just to make sure that there's some, oh my, make sure that there's some variety, you know, because this is like a variety show, you know? And speaking of variety, I'm in 12th. Dead last place. That's kind of new as well. I don't think I've been in dead last place for quite some time either. But again, you know, a lot of my friends that play Mario Kart 8 are quite good at this. Although we were saying, a bunch of us were saying, like Jenny, who's right next to me, not anymore, and Sev, you know, they were saying that, you know, they haven't played on the Wii U version in quite some time. So both of them said it felt really strange to pick up the Wii U gamepad again, as opposed to using the Switch Joy-Cons to play, you know, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So, you know, and I think in general they said they hadn't played Mario Kart 8 in quite some time. So all of us were just de-rusting, basically. I'm constantly de-rusting. I'm just terrible now. Whee! Hey, that was a nice little turn. Okay! Oh, I remember that! Yeah! Fireheart got all the luck in the world there. And he decided to throw a banana peel forward from his Crazy 8. And, in his words, of all the items to get hit by, it would have to be the banana peel, of course. Neko Abbey, who's in this race, says, if you could create a track, what would you want the theme of it to be? There was actually, custom track music that I was made aware of somewhat recently. Also, hey, speaking of Julia, she's right next to me, right below me, right behind me. Yeah, I think she just placed right behind me. She's the Isabel. And it was called Toadette's Maid Cafe. It's a Mario Kart 8 fan music. And I liked how it sounded. I ended up hearing it through a completely different video. It was a League of Legends video. And I liked how it sounded. You know, it kind of made the imagination juices start flowing. You know, maybe give Toadette a track, you know, for once. You know, and maybe make it like a cafe or something. You know, that could be kind of neat. You know, sort of like a, it's got sort of like the same sky as, what's that course called? Sweet Sweet Canyon. You know, it's kind of like got like the evening sky thing going on, or maybe like Daisy Circuit. You know, maybe it kind of looks like Daisy Circuit, you know, where you're kind of outside, you know, you're kind of like in a town or something, you know, you're going around like a big cafe or something. You know, maybe something like that. But, yeah, you know, give Toadette a course. Why not? Alrighty then. Anybody else new that's, no? Oh, I think... Oh, that's right! Okay! So, we actually ended up disconnecting from that previous room that we were in. We got in a brand new room, and if you guys noticed, GLF Sarah, who I believe was in the very previous video, who had 64,000 VR, is here! I couldn't believe it! I was like, I don't believe she's actually here! I remember that name! She has 66,000 VR now, and we're playing with GLF Sarah again. I have no idea who she is, but she's here again! Oh, man. Alrighty, so with GLF Sarah in the crew here, we'll take another question. Dragonite Lovers, who's in no way related to the Dragonite that's actually in this race right now, says, what's your opinion on the new Smash Bros. Game or just Nintendo's E3 in general? I really, okay, so the biggest complaint that people were doing or saying with Nintendo's E3 for this year was that, oh, they put way too much focus on Smash. They gave like a little bit of time to other games, and then they devoted like 20-25 minutes to Smash, and then the direct was over. Somebody pointed out, I think on either like our Nintendo or like our Nintendo Switch or something, that was something that Nintendo's been doing for like years now, where their E3 direct presentation is basically like, they'll give a little bit of time to a bunch of various games, and then they'll have like a major spotlight for, one specific game. So, for this year, they did it with Smash. And, yeah, some of the stuff that they mentioned, in Smash, like, I think in particular, people were just like, why do I care about, like the same character having two slightly different voices? Like there was some stuff that they probably didn't need to mention, just kind of dragged it on a little bit. But I liked it. I'm a Smash fan. I'm hyped for this. There was like 3 characters in there. Again, that they're saying that every single Smash character that's ever existed is coming back now. Oh my. And there were 3 characters that were like basically memes in my group of friends. That's Pichu, the number 1, Ice Climbers, number 2, because they vanished, and then Wolf was the 3rd one. And I really, really wanted Wolf to come back, and he's back, and God, his new character model looks so great. I'm so excited. Not exactly excited for this 7th place finish that I got here. That's not so great. But, hey, what are you gonna do? Hey, I placed ahead of GLF Sarah. Holy cow, she lost a lot of VR there. Also, oh, that's right, she got 11th. If I recall correctly, this was the last time. Again, I cut out a bunch of courses, of ones that, again, we have seen recently. So, I figured, let's switch it up and, see some races, so some courses that we haven't seen in some time. I think I cut out like 1 or 2 races with GLF Sarah. And, yeah, she came in 11th, and then she left. So, feels bad for her. Dolphin Shoals! Here's another one that we haven't seen in a while, and I'm very happy to see. Personally, I prefer the Smash. I don't know, I'm just making a Smash reference there. It wasn't a very good one. Alrighty. So, here we go, Dolphin Shoals. Oh, Nintendo's E3 in general, again, I thought it was pretty good. It was nice to hear some stuff about other games. Although, it came to my attention that when I was watching it in 2017, they teased Metroid Prime 4, and we haven't heard anything about that game since then. So, Metroid Prime 4 is very quickly becoming vaporware, and that's kind of a scary thought. Alrighty, so let's go and not fall off the track, not get shoved aside by this Waluigi. Go on the eel's back and throw boomerangs at everybody. Yeah, that's always fun. Oh my. I'm getting hit by a lot of stuff, so now everybody gets to get hit by my boomerang. Oh my god, there's coins everywhere. Oh, I love that so much. Alright, so over the hill we go. Off to the other side of the course. Oh, there's another boomerang. Somehow Jenny got... This race was just crazy. I really liked this race. This was a good one. This was a keeper in terms of, recorded content that I do. Whee! Woo! Alright, I don't know if everybody knows this, but in the Japanese version, this is just random trivia. The Japanese version of Super Mario World, Yoshi could actually eat the dolphins that were in the game. That's super upsetting. And then I learned recently, oh my lord. Then I learned recently that apparently they also made that a change in the GBA version of Super Mario World. You know, Super Mario Advance, what was it, 4 or whatever? And yeah, and in that, and in every region, Yoshi could eat the dolphins. And again, that's super upsetting. The dolphins do absolutely nothing to harm you and are actually there to help you. And Yoshi can eat them. Why? Why did they make that a thing? Unbelievable. Yoshi just has no moral standing. He's just, he's a primitive beast. He's tied to his animal instinct, so he doesn't know right from wrong. Whoa, God! Of course that would happen. Thank you for that. Who hit? Oh, Lex, right. Yeah, I think I was, previous race that I'd cut out. Yeah, I messed up Lex a little bit towards the end there. And it went quite well for me, not so much for him. So I guess that was a little bit of payback. Whoa, watch out for that banana. Whee, there goes Dragonite. Whoop. And there goes me with the, oh, hello. With the star crossing the finish line. Yes, just about. Unfortunately, I got 10th, dude. Uni Giant won that one. Interesting. I don't quite remember that, but, yeah, good for him. Oh my gosh. Again, you know, it's really funny though. Like I said, a bunch of the races that we had done, I did end up cutting out, and a bunch of them actually went very well for me. So, you know, I ended up keeping in a bunch of races that didn't go so well for me. But, oh well. It's just a thing that happens to everybody. Probe 100 says, is there any courses or characters that you disagree with the popular opinion, dislike that you liked, or vice versa? Again, I mentioned it earlier on in this video, but, I really am not a big fan of DS Wario Stadium. Like I said, a lot of people like it. I really don't. So, and then I think on the flip side there, I really like Dolphin Shoals now, you know, and again, I've said it many, many times where I didn't like Dolphin Shoals to begin with, and now I do. I feel like a lot of people really don't much care for that stage. You know, either they just dislike it or they're just like, meh. You know, that's a normie tier course or something, you know. Alrighty then, so clearly there might have been 1 or 2 races that were cut out here because Victor BR was definitely not in first at the end of that previous race. We all know that it was Uni Giant. Also, this guy, this Victor BR guy was pretty terrifying. You know, I wasn't a big fan of what he was doing in our room. Again, he's not somebody that followed us. He was just somebody that happened to be here when, you know, the idea that I had was I'll join a worldwide room and then everybody else joined through me. That caused quite a few problems in terms of people just not being able to join, the rooms being full. Apparently there's like a limit of how many spectators there can be in a specific room. So people were getting messages like, you know, there are no player slots available left or whatever. It was definitely something else. Sev had quite a hard time getting back in to the room once we switched over to the new room. But again, I would have switched to a new room, but I saw GLF Sarah and I was like, no, I have to stay in this room now. All right. So that blue shell just went on by. I don't know who it hit. But now everybody's really close to being grouped together here, I think. Oh, no, wait. No, never mind. Yeah, the people in first and second are way away. Good lord, they are so far ahead. Alrighty. Is that a star? Good God, what's happening? What is going on? There's stuff everywhere. Oh, please, yeah. Give me a little protection here. Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. Oh, uh-oh. Oops. Oh, okay. That was unfortunate. Again, you know, I remember somebody was spectating through me. They were waiting to get into the room. They were watching me as this race was going on, and they saw that lightning dodge, and they pointed it out. Lucky me. Whee! Getting that drift off of Victor BR, but he has a banana peel, and I was really nervous to try to overtake him. Because, you know, oh my god, this is unbelievable. He's got first. He just slid his way right into first. I didn't even know what happened. I think that Waluigi was ahead of him, and then Yeah, whoever Mayella is. I think they were actually queued together. Oh, got it. Again, too much League of Legends. Alrighty then. So, I could have called them a duo queue, too. That would have been super League of Legends. Let's see, Lax, aka Lex, who's, again, in these races with us, asks, are there any games you love and have played a lot but would never want to play on your channel? God, I'm not sure. I feel like, Skyrim is probably up there. I've sunk so many hours into Skyrim, but I've never done any gameplay, no playthrough, no stream on Skyrim ever. I just feel like it's one of those games that definitely is more enjoyable to play rather than watch. Because I feel like a lot of it is very slow-paced, you know, especially if you're not speedrunning it. You know, if you're just like doing a casual gameplay, you know, you're going to be taking a lot of time to, you know, get levels and stuff and, you know, farm up your individual talents and, you know, like, build up, you know, your skill trees and stuff. So, yeah, all that stuff takes a long time, you know, and then doing quests usually have you, like, walking all the way across, like, the entire country, so, yeah, again, it's a pretty slow-paced game. I don't know, you know, I have thought about doing it, you know, maybe just a little bite here and there, you know, maybe I'll do, like, a couple of quests or something, or, like, maybe fight a dragon or something, but just, like, I don't know, I've just never found the right time or the right way to actually present Skyrim to my channel or my stream. Anyway, so now that we're on lap 2, we're here in the Electrodrome, and at this point in the call, everybody was saying, hey, let's team up on Victor BR because this guy is winning all the time, and we really should do something about that guy winning all the time. And there's 2 stars behind me. Oh, and I think, oh, Sev actually mentioned it was both Waluigi's. They both got a star. But yeah, I was trying my darndest, and I just couldn't stop this guy. He was an absolute monster, and everybody was very upset. Oh, I think, oh, that was the part where I nudged Jenny off the level. She was a little bit upset about that. And I told her I didn't see her. You know, I only saw her when she, like, crept up on me, and I happened to swing over to that side, and it, like, bumped her off the level. Also, wait, I'm just wondering, how, is it even possible for a heavy character to bump another heavy character off like that? Oh, that's right, I think we were, like, super close to the edge there. Oh, hello. Yeah, kind of like that. Pretty sure Waluigi is a heavy character, too, so, you know, that kind of little bump there, where, you know, we both kind of just, like, get pushed to the side, as opposed to, you know, one of us very clearly winning out over the other, is probably what happened there. Whee! Again, I wasn't really paying attention to that. It was so hard to see her. Another blue shell! But, unfortunately, it's way too late now. Oh my, hello. Because, Victor BR already fit. Look at the blue shell, it's still going. Great! Well, that didn't go. That went quite well for him, and not so well for us. Alrighty. So, alright. So let's move on to the next course. And, I can't remember what was... Oh, I think... Oh, yeah, that's right, I remember. So, I picked random here, so did Jenny. And her words were, all of these choices are terrible! Oh, that was good times. Alrighty then. You know, I really don't remember... I haven't seen, Julia a lot so far. In these races. You know, I pointed her out during the DS Wario Stadium, but aside from that, I really haven't seen her that much. I don't know if she was just, like, way ahead of me or just way behind me, but I just haven't seen her. Or maybe she wasn't even in these races. I think maybe she was trying to get in? I don't remember. I haven't been looking at everybody's name here, so, you know, I've just kind of been, just mostly focused on the Dry Bowser, who is, of course, Victor BR. Oh, my. Oh, my. That's upsetting. Speaking of getting upset because I bumped somebody off, yeah, Unigiant's turn. And he was quite upset that I bumped him off there, and I told him that I was trying to get the coin on the very, like, far edge, because it looked like nobody else was going for that, so I went for it. And it turned out that he went that way too, and then I pushed him off the stage, and then I fell off. Yeah, it wasn't going so well for us. We weren't really coordinated. Although, I don't think we were really trying to coordinate or team up. I think, again, the only thing that we were trying to do was trying to beat up Victor BR a little bit. But aside from that, we were just basically going after each other, you know. There was no IRC ceasefire, if anybody recalls that from the early days of this series. I said stuff like, you know, whenever me and my IRC friends would play together, we'd have something called an IRC ceasefire, so that, you know, basically nobody would intentionally target the other members of the IRC in the room with items, you know, just because we were so friendly with each other, you know, we're trying to be buds. You know, instead of trying to keep things competitive, we kept things really friendly, you know, casual over competitive is what it was. And then after a while, we just kind of got, like, tired of that. We were just like, yeah, you know, it doesn't seem like a lot happens when we do that, so let's just throw items at each other. And everybody else is like, okay. So, there you go. Alrighty then, so I'm in 8th, and I didn't quite get an item there. And that is altogether unfortunate and upsetting. But Sev and Unigiant's doing just fine. He's right ahead of me. I don't know why he was so upset. Also, Sev's in front of me. Also, I think I just said screw it. And I just threw this at Unigiant. Or wait, who did I throw it at? What happened there? I threw it and it just shot off to the right. That was strange. All right. And then the other red shell went somewhere. Who knows where? Whee! No. Oh, that's right. I think that was Jenny. I think Jenny was throwing that boomerang flower at me. And again, like I said, I believe in the previous video, you know, I think the best strat when somebody's behind you with a boomerang flower is just, you know, to swerve from side to side, just make it really hard for them to hit you. And that's what I did. I intentionally drove off to, like, the really weird side, where the cog was spinning towards me. And yeah, she just decided to just throw it down the middle, because she assumed that I was going to go that way. But I was just like, nah, not going that way at all. Alright, so this is the final race here for this particular video. And yeah, we're going to be winding down here with some good old Bowser's Castle, Mario Kart 8 version. And I've been waiting to take these last couple of comments here, questions and comments, because again, it coincides with the end of this video, and so, you know, the big announcement. So here we go, starting off with some Bowser's Castle. I almost said Mario Kart. I'm looking at the flaming Mario Kart logo there, and I just said Mario Kart in my head. I don't know why, but anyway. So yeah, yeah, there was somebody else here that we were playing with. I think it was the Canadian person that I mentioned, or oh no, wait, oh no, it was Joe. That was it. Yes, Joe with I can't remember what his name in the game was. Oh god. Alright. Anyway, so here we are, Bowser. Oh yeah, I remember that! Dragonite was driving so slowly there that I ended up running into his rotating red shells. And I remember telling him that, you know, Dragonite, you really need to drive a lot faster. Also, and that he's in big trouble. But again, with Dragonite, he's always in big trouble. That's, you know, a little inside meaning there. Alrighty, golden mushrooming. Hey, there's Julia, getting hit by something. I pointed her out. There he is, MKR Joe. That was his name. Okay, oof. I finally crossed that off my bucket list. And yeah, so golden mushrooming my way into 5th, now then 4th, and now 3rd. Things are looking a little bit better for me so far. Okay, well then that happened. Thank you for that. I think that was a crazy 8. Yeah, you know. That happens quite a bit on Mario Kart 8, you know, where things start going quite well for you, and then a bomb explodes in front of you. Unbelievable. Alrighty. Zooming our way into the oh, another crazy, and a bullet bill. I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that. It whizzed right by me. And I'm surprised that whoever that was didn't get hit by that either. Also, everybody got bloopered, I see. Not me. Because I was way too far back. Whee! Oh my lord, that star was right on me. Oof. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I remember Unigiant saying, wait, did you just run right into that? I was just like, yeah, I was, you know, golden mushrooming. Oh, man. That's a great verb, right? Golden mushrooming. Yes. Alrighty. So, last turn here. No, I'm sorry, not the last turn. What am I even saying anymore? I don't even know. My brain is kind of tired here, but, you know, I decided to still do this commentary just to get it out of the way. Make sure that I actually get it done. Because, you know, uploading videos is always good for everybody, including me and everybody else watching this. Alright, so now for the big announcements. Dragonite Spam says, special announcement, Mittens takes over the channel. Oh! That's not actually the announcement. But then, True Pixartron fan asks a very interesting question. Are there any plans to end this series, and when? Well, the answer is here. Next part, Mario Kart 8 Online Races Part 60 is going to be the final part of this series. I don't know if you guys could possibly believe it. This series has been going on for what seems like an eternity, but it's finally ending. Yes, it's finally coming to a close. Mario Kart 8 Online Races is ending. So, the next video is actually not going to be a post-commentated, you know, usual thing that I do, you know, where I record a bunch of races and then post-commentate on them afterwards. It's going to be another special video. So, you know, we'll get to that when we get to that. But, you know, just a little spoiler here. It's gonna be live. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching this series. I don't think I'm gonna be doing an outro in the next video, so I might as well just do it here. It has been a super, super long ride. Super, super crazy long race. You know, it's just been one long race for the past 4+ years. And, yeah, I want to take the time now to thank everybody who's been watching all along in the Mario Kart 8 series, through all the good times and the fails, and, you know, the one battles video that I did. And, yeah, you know, I appreciate you guys' support, and all the questions that you guys have asked me. This is going to be the last video, so unfortunately I won't be answering any questions in the next video, because it's already done and ready to go. So, that's why I decided to make this video super long, and to get to all of the questions that I had, you know, ready, or that were waiting to be answered. So, again, so that's gonna be it for all of this, you know, this series, you know, this video. So if you like this video, why don't you subscribe and check out some other videos. There's more on the way, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video, and, yeah, unfortunately, no more questions. But, again, I appreciate everybody that's been, you know, hanging out, supporting, and asking those questions. So that's gonna be it from me, Mr. Playing with Maui. Thank you all so very much for making this Mario Kart 8 series what it has been the entire time. So that's it. I will see you all next time for the last time.